It has been theorized that beer can trace its lineage as far back as ancient Turkey. Today we will learn how to make this traditional dish, but this time with a new spin, Pizzaburg. Welcome to How Do I? My name is Jason Duffy, and today we are going to learn how to put a new twist on an old favorite. Let's now go to Tina for instructions.
Olive oil, vinegar, water, salt, cheese, ham, mushrooms, marinara, oregano, egg, rolling pin, measure cups, bowl, and pan. Put 3 cups of flour, 2 spoons of olive oil, spoon of vinegar, and pinch of salt in a bowl and mix them together.
This dough is so similar to any other bread, so prepare it like you would any other pastry.
It should look like this. Cover dough with plastic wrap after applying oil.
Make sure to use enough olive oil so the wrap does not stick to the dough overnight.
Put it in a fridge overnight.
A hygienic workplaces to prepare food.
Next day, make sure you have a clean surface to work with the size of a large kitchen table. Remove the dough.
For the flour, any type will work, although white flour is easier to work with than wheat.
Cover the dough with flour. Start spreading the dough with a rolling pin.
Use the rolling pin only enough to stretch your dough to the size of a small pizza.
Place a dab of olive oil in the center of the dough.
Do not overuse the olive oil. A good rule of thumb is the dab the size of the $half and just spread it from there.
Spread the oil around until completely covered. Begin carefully stretching the dough, being careful to avoid tears.
This part is a bit tricky. Make sure to take your time.
You want to stretch the dough until it's the size of the table. Cut the excess dough, leaving only a couple centimeters hanging over the size. Slice the desired ingredients to whatever size you prefer.
Use whatever ingredients you want. It's your Pizzaburg. Go nuts.
Add water to the sauce for desired consistency and blend.
You can add sliced tomatoes as well if you prefer a thicker sauce.
Spread the sauce along the edge of the dough. Spread the ham the same way for preference. Same with mushrooms. Afterwards, sprinkle all the ingredients lightly throughout the dough. Add cheese the same way.
Try not to layer it too thick, but get as much of the area covered as possible.
As well as the oregano. At the side you added the ingredients, begin to carefully roll the dough over itself.
Again, take your time on this step. Taking the extra time to keep it from layering it to the first place will save you a lot of time trying to repair it later.
Seal up the roll on the opposite side.
Make sure to get everything nice and tight so you don't lose any of the ingredients.
Set the oven to 430 degrees Fahrenheit. Spread oil over the pan. Cut the roll in half to fit the pan. Roll each half back into itself. Coat the roll with egg to leave them crisp and shiny.
The egg will give it a nice finish and some extra texture above and beyond both.
Bake for 30 minutes. Cut and enjoy.
You will know that it's done by looking at the inside and seeing a pizza you would want to eat. Thank you for joining us today on How Do I? I am your host, Jason Duffy. I hope you have a delicious Byrrhic dinner in your near future.